Hi guys, happy Wednesday. We're gonna try to do some exercises here. The first one is straightforward. The first exercise of week 33 is really easy. It's using the co-function identities, and using the co-function identities, we just it's very straightforward, as we have sine of pi over 2 minus theta equals 0.74. Find cosine. So if we look here, the co-function identities, the sine of pi over 2 minus x equals cosine of x, right? So that's this. So that means that this has to be 0.74. So cosine of theta has to be 0.74. It's just straightforward. Okay? So please make sure you use the identities to do this exercise. Cosine of theta minus pi over 2. Cosine of pi over 2 is it's equal to sine of x. So so we can use here the same reasoning, so this 0.29. Okay, so that's for Monday. Okay, now for Tuesday and Wednesday, this is the challenging part of the week, and we have to try to prove these identities. So we have to do whatever to find out that what we have on the left and on the right is the same thing. Okay, so that's kind of an art exercise where you have to use these identities to choose the proper one to try to find out that this is equal to what we have on the left. So first thing here, we have sine, secant, and then cosine, cosecant. So it looks like if we use these reciprocal identities where cosecant and sine are related and secant and cosine are related, maybe we can find out something. So secant, so we're going to use here secant of x equals 1 over cosine, while we have cosecant, it's 1 over sine of x. Okay, now let's try these ones and let's substitute. So if we substitute here, we're gonna use this secant to the third. Okay, we can write this actually this identity as, if we just flip these ones, right, which we can do, we have that cosine of x equals 1 over secant of x. Okay, so that means that secant to the third is going to be the 1 over secant to the third, let's do it that way, it's the same as cosine to the third. So what we have here then is sine squared times x times cosine to the third of x equals, and then cosecant square of x, 1 over cosecant, let's do the same reasoning here, right? So let's flip this, sine of x equals 1 over cosecant of x, and then if this is square, this is also square, because we square the whole thing, 1 squared is 1, so this is the same thing. And then what we can write here is cosine to the